This is the 888poker.com Tour Championship. It features the top 60 players from the season competing for a share of £60,000 in prize money. In true Tour Championship style, there's no cut, so they're all in it together, 3 rounds and the lowest score wins. It's as simple as that.
The order of merit looks like this. George Woolgar and Daniel Gavins can't be knocked out of the top 5 and have therefore secured 2 of the 5 available Challenge Tour cards for 2014. Oliver Farr, Dave Coupland and Paul McKechnie are looking nervously over their shoulders. They occupy the other 3 spots, but they still have work to do to hold on to their positions. It is feasible that victory for anyone in this field this week could earn them a place in that all-important top 5.
So where is the excitement and drama going to unfold? This is a course rich in history and steeped in tradition. It survived 2 world wars and has hosted an Open Championship. This is the prestigious Prince's Golf Club in Sandwich, Kent.
Founded in 1906, this sporting venue is the epitome of links golf, with raised greens, rippled undulating fairways, deep pot bunkers and the famous wispy links rough, a feature across all the 27 championship holes perched here on Kent's coast.
A.J. Balfour, a former British Prime Minister, drove the first ball here in June 1907, over there on the first tee. What a place to kick it all off. And the big names have been coming here ever since. Howard Clark and Peter Alliss have both won here. Phil Mickelson and Gary Player are honorary members. But the name that is synonymous with this great course is Gene Sarazen.
Sarazen won the Open here in 1932, the one and only time the tournament has been staged here. That same year he went on to win the US Open, becoming the first player to win both, and he was also the first player to complete the Grand Slam of 2 Opens and 2 Masters titles in the same year.
And it doesn't stop there. Gene Sarazen also invented the sand wedge. So next time you find yourself in a fearsome bunker like this, offer up a word of thanks to the great man. This is Sarazen's bunker, which he played out of when he won the Open Championship in 1932. And in fact, he has donated the sand wedge that he used in that tournament to the club. It's time for me to use my sand wedge, see if I can get out of Sarazen's bunker. Over the back of the green, I think, but at least I got it out. Prince's more recent history includes hosting 2011 Open Championship qualifying and the 2013 Amateur Championship. The last time the EuroPro Tour was played here on this course was in 2009, when Scott Jamieson beat Elliot Saltman in a playoff. Scott Jamieson is now plying his trade on the European Tour, somewhere that all these players here today would love to be.
2009, Scott Jamieson, I think twice we went back up the 18th and he came victorious and I finished second, so it'd be nice to, if we were to get in a playoff this year, it'd be nice to get across the finish line.
Of course, because you've been there before, you're going to be at an advantage if it goes to a playoff.
I know where to miss it, I know where to hit it, and the 18th is a wee bit different since 2009 we were here, and it means a great golf course, and the conditions, I thought the conditions would stall the scoring, but that's the standard of the EuroPro nowadays. Everybody's shooting 3, 4, 5 under in every round, and it's great to be amongst it, and obviously you're trying to play the best guys here and at the end of the day try and win.
Familiar faces once again challenging for honours this week, all hoping that this is the start of their journey to the main tour. Let's take a look at who has fired themselves into contention with 18 holes left to play.
I like to catch up with the superstars. Well, I've got today's superstar, 65, Oliver Farr. Wowzers!
Yeah, thank you. No, it was one of those days. What can I say? It was probably the best round of my life. 65 is my lowest as a pro. Yeah, fantastic.
It's easy out there, isn't it, Danny Gavs?
I won't say it's easy, but I made a good job of it today. Hit plenty of fairways and greens, which...
Let me just stop you there. He's being rather modest. He shot a 7 under 65.
Yeah, but yeah, I rolled in a few nice putts, a few long putts. I hit plenty of greens, which you're bound to roll some birds in. So
You won a couple of weeks ago at Montrose. Is it something about playing on a links course that's suiting your game?
It must be, I don't know. I do enjoy playing a links course. The shots you have to hit and create, as you say, makes it a lot more appealing to me. You have to be quite adequate around the greens, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of days anyway. So.
Now, I don't want to be the master of disaster here, but I just want to cast your mind back a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Tournament in Montrose, you lost in the playoff.
Yep.
To
Oliver Farr.
Okay, so yourself and Oliver Farr both shot 65 today.
Yep.
Which means you could potentially be playing in the last round of the Tour Championships together tomorrow. Have you got a message for Ollie?
Not really. No, I mean I played with him the first day yesterday. We had a good laugh yesterday. So it's it's golf. It happens. I still equal the best score up in Montrose, so I'm overall happy with that. So yeah.
So that win in Montrose put you third in the order of merit. A win this week will consolidate your place in the top 5 in that all-important Challenge Tour card. Where is your focus though?
Just on this week, that's all. I've been saying that all week to people who've texted me, calling me. I'm literally just trying to focus on this tournament and almost forget about it. Once I was here, I've just put all my effort into this one tournament, and if it happens, it happens. So,
well, it's happened so far today, 65 times.
Yeah.
It
Congratulations.
is a mouth-watering final round that we're looking forward to. Now, take a look at this. This morning we woke up here at Prince's to plenty of rain and dark skies, but in the last few minutes that rain has cleared, and over here we can see some blue sky, which is great news. The weather forecast for later on is excellent, and we're looking forward to sunshine this afternoon. So it's all set up very nicely. We've even drafted in 3 commentators for you. Let's hand you over to John Morgan, Ross McFarlane and Simon Golding.
Yes, thanks Tony, and I'm a worried man with these 2 in the box, but this is how it's set up after 2 rounds of fantastic golf. Amazing conditions for these guys to cope with, but Daniel Gavins comes out on top and takes a single shot lead into this final round. What a year it's been so far, and fittingly the championship quality of Prince's plays host to the endgame. Ross and John join me in the commentary box for the finale. 18 holes of golf that could change a few careers out there today, fellas, this man included.
Yeah, definitely. Oliver Farr, we've said so much about the young man this year and how we expected him, first of all, to win, which he's done, and now he's really pushing up there to possibly win the Order of Merit.
And here's your Michael McGeady. Now, this man hasn't had a result, really, all year that you can, write home about. But it's only a matter of time until this man came out with the goods, I reckon. I'm not surprised to see him up there at last.
Well, a win for McGeady could put him in the top 5, and we know that that is all important at the Tour Championships. Top 5 at the end of the season gets you that advancement to the next stage. Now, Gavins, the man that leads, we've been so impressed with his attitude, with his temperament on the course during the course of the year, and he has come up with the results.
And I must admit, he bombs it an absolute mile. And round this tricky links, windy, gusty, windy place, it's going to be perfect.
One of the ways that the course is playing is because of the dampness we've had. It's just softened the fairways out a little, meaning they're not as fiery as they were earlier in the year.
I tell you what, he's playing a very, very long way out there. These guys have got to use every inch of their power, or ounce of their power, I must say, sorry.
Beautiful shot from James Watts. Well, yet again, it's another change in wind direction, isn't it, John? 3 days, 3 different directions, 3 different courses almost.
Well, unbelievable. I was there for the first 2 days, luckily, and now we're here for the final round. And I'm just, first day into wind it was on, it felt like on every hole. Then it turned around the next day, and then it was a crosswind come, well, this final day we can see it just blowing straight out to sea. I mean, 3 different winds, 3 different courses.
This first hole has been playing very difficult indeed all week. 456 yards. Second shot for McGeady. 1 shot back at 8 under par, and that's an excellent approach. Flight is all important today, though, in the wind, John.
Oh yeah, it's all about the strikers today. I mean, this wind is playing havoc with their ball, and they just got to swing it easy when it's breezy.
Very nice. Daniel Gavins, one of several players involved at the top end of the leaderboard who've won an event this year. And another terrific strike from him. Wonderful control.
Sets up the day. First couple of shots. So important. Oliver, good drive down the left-hand side. Fairly flat lie. Shortish backswing. Might have just pushed this a bit to the right. But it's a very simple golf swing though.
Yeah, you'll definitely be consistent with that one.
On to James Watts, the third. The man who incidentally shares exactly the same birthday as Oliver Farr. Both men 25 years of age. Oh, that is exquisitely judged, and we're seeing some terrific golf here in the early part of this final round. Now, Harry Bateman, another man that won during the course of this season, the New Zealander. Eagle opportunity here at the second.
Yeah, well, this one is down and away, right? Oh, no, he has just, well, head off. Come out of that so quickly, got a lot of work to be done.
Well, I tell you, he knocked it in for a birdie.
Using the putter from just off the green, far. Has he hit that enough as it comes over the hill? I think he's judged that beautifully.
Yeah, that's an absolute cracking touch. Here we go. I tell you what, rough is quite friendly there. He's able to get a lot of club on this. Got caught in his whirlwind of, you know, power in that swing. He's thumped that one.
Yeah, Simon Lilly, blast from the past in EuroPro Tour terms. Qualified for the Open in 2011. Actually playing his qualification round in this part of the world in Kent.
Billy Hemstock, who won in Moore-Allerton earlier this year. Unfortunately bogeyed the first, but the chance to get that back at the second. Not that far away. Possible little eagle chip coming up.
Gavin's Farr, McGeady. What a cracking head-to-head we've got in this final group, but the winner may still come from elsewhere.
I tell you what, if there was ever a time when you want to hold one right on the first hole in front of your teammates that you're going up against, you know, unfortunately for him, didn't happen. But I tell you what, he's playing some amazing golf over these last couple of weeks. These closing events has been unbelievable. His consistency is amazing.
Nice delicate shot from Lilly, controlling the spin out of the light rough. But of course it's not just light rough. If you really go offline, there's some bad stuff, John.
Oh yeah, unbelievable. You got all the shots you're going to have to play. Use everything in your armory here. And look at McGeady. I mean, if that one starts to work properly, I mean, my goodness, you never know what can happen. You can chuck in a 25 putt round. All of a sudden you've shot yourself a 7 under par and you're liable to win it.
Yeah, I get the feeling that you'll be keeping a close eye on McGeady in this final round. Now then, what second shot into this par 4 fifth? Moved himself to 6 under already. Mini charge here.
Seemed to be on a very slight upslope, and that's why he could get that one to land nice and softly on the green.
What a diamond shot that was.
Exquisite, looking to follow up that birdie on the 4th. Now Lilly, the man from Wellingborough, just trickles it in. And don't count Simon Lilly out of the running just yet.
Well, Hemstock, I would say this is going to be a formality. Don't let me down. Yes, great putt.
Good speed that went in. It went in right into the back of the hole. It wasn't dribbled into the front.
He means business, Ross.
Yeah, and so does this man. Watts looking to advance to 7 under. And look out, gentlemen. James Watts is coming.
He done his little lap of honour there before it fell in.
A hook off the tee down the left side for McGeady. It might not be a bad thing, though. You know, it could get a bit of a flyer and easily reach the green.
Well, that's true. But then go back to the day when the Mikes used to play this golf course back in the heyday. They didn't have hybrid clubs and couldn't fly them out of there. They were coming in with flat sticks and would dip on you and come up way short and run a mile.
Apart from that, it was easy.
Apart from that, it was easy, yeah.
Gavin's from where he wants to be. Love this man's attitude. He says 3 years he wants to be playing with the elite. He's in his 2nd year of professional golf and well on his way.
Oh, definitely. The guy's been playing fantastic golf. Good things on the horizon for that man.
Lilly on the first of the par 3s, the third. 184 yards. It's actually the hardest or the easiest hole on the course according to the course card, but it's not that easy. That flag as well, back left, is a tough flag to get at.
Yeah, and on the right-hand side of the green as well, real falls away on you. I mean, really is a difficult hole.
Lily alongside another EuroPro Tour stalwart in Grinnell.
Now that is high and right.
Oof,
and look
yeah.
at this.
That just shows you how good Lily's shot was into the green. Grinnell in some trouble there.
McGeady, honestly, a nice little up and down here, back-to-back birds to open up with would be beautiful. Come on, keep running out.
Pretty good, that.
See his playing partners giving him some encouragement there. That's always nice to hear.
Yeah, still very sporting out on the course. I wonder if it'll be like that in the closing stretch today.
I doubt it very much.
Grinnell actually ended up with a reasonable lie there and chipping back into the wind. Felt that he could be bowled, but he'll be disappointed with that result.
Big chance here to stamp something on this final day. Eagle putt. Good speed. Bit down the right side. Ooh, bring your weapons. Bit of work left in that still.
Although, here we go, Mr. Lee. Now this man is capable of seriously low rounds of golf. And if he gets on it, my goodness. That one just drifted by the wayside there.
Chance to go to double figures under the card though for McGeady. And there you have it, the first man to get there, and he takes the outright lead on his own.
That was bang in the centre. Perfect putt.
Drop shot though for Grinnell, having failed to get up and down.
Fire taps in for his birdie as well. Very nonchalantly done.
Yeah,
Looks
he
nice
looks
and
pretty
relaxed.
calm, yeah.
He does.
Chance for Gavins then to join McGeady. Oh, not quite. So maybe just that first sign of nerves there for Daniel Gavins. Doesn't manage to take his chance, and the Irishman playing alongside him does. That takes McGeady to 10 under, and what a start to this final round here at the Tour Championship. Right then, time to hear from our leader. He talked to Kit Alexander ahead of the final round.
Everyone here on the PGA EuroPro Tour is striving to make that step up to the Challenge Tour, and I'm chatting with Michael McGeady, who's already had some success at that level. Michael, you won there in 2008. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was great. I won on the playoff there, which was came right down to the wire. So to win here, it's equally as hard. I've played here now for the last 2 seasons, played fairly consistent, and just haven't broke through yet. So hopefully today's the day.
Mm-hmm. You made a few starts on the European Tour the following season, including a top 20. How does it feel to know you can compete at that higher level?
Yeah, I've always said that to a lot of people, like, you know, at home, just saying like the standard is very close. If you compete at that level, like, you know, or at this level, I think you're well able to compete at the top level.
And how's your game at the moment, stacking up against what you had when you won in 2008?
Game's good, yeah. I've just put a new putter in the bag. I've been putting very well with it, so hopefully it continues today, and I think that's going to be the difference. The guy who gets the putts today is going to be the guy that's going to succeed.
Mm-hmm. You've had a consistent season with 4 top 12s. Do you think it was your putting that was holding you back?
Yes, it has been now. The putting hasn't been good over the last 2 seasons. As I said, I played very well last year from tee to green, and just was very average on the greens. Looked at different putters, tried different methods, and as I said, I put this one on now and I just feel very comfortable with it.
And what's the atmosphere been like around the course and the clubhouse this week, with so much on the line for so many of the players?
Obviously there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of guys there that are within, you know, reaching distance of getting into the top 5, and then the guys that are in the top 5 who are sort of looking over the shoulder to see guys maybe creeping up behind. It's important for, like, even the likes of me. I know that I need to win here this week, so I can jump right out of the pack up onto the top 5. So yeah, there's a lot of tension. That's the best way to describe it.
And coming into the Tour Championships at 31st in the order of merit, did that take a little bit of the pressure off for you this week?
I knew what I had to do when I came here. I have to come here to win. There's no other way about it. Like, second place is not going to be good enough. So with that in mind, I have to just go out and just try and win today.
Terrific. Thank you, Michael, and best of luck out there in the final round.
Cheers. Thanks.